myself to the podium. And those who know me would not be surprised by that. Let me first acknowledge the Algonquin and Anishinaabe people for allowing us to be on their unceded territories to do this important work. I also want to acknowledge and to say thank you to all the partners, to the ministers, to the government officials, and most important of all, to NICHI, the community, the people who's put so much heart and so much wisdom and so much knowledge on the table to get this work done. As we know, Indigenous peoples are 11 times more likely to use a shelter. In my home riding of Vancouver East, we're the third largest urban Indigenous community in the country. We also had the largest homeless encampment in this country. Not just once, but multiple times. And decampments took place without adequate housing available to house people. So people were just displaced, and then they became homeless somewhere else. It did not solve the problem. And we know that Indigenous peoples are disproportionately represented by the unhoused. So for so long, urban, rural, and northern Indigenous, Métis, and Inuit peoples who live away from their home community demanded that their right to housing be recognized as prescribed by the UN Declaration for the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. The NDP prioritized this in the Confidence Supply Agreement with the government and demanded action. Budget 2022 saw an investment of $300 million, and Budget 2023 announced $4 billion over 7 years. For the first time in Canadian history, this right is finally being recognized, not just in words, but in action. And while we agree that today's announcement of this interim measure is not enough to meet the need, because the need is significant because of Canada's colonial history, but it is an important step in the right direction. And because of the bold leadership by NICHI, the delivery of this housing strategy is unlike any other in Canada's history. It is going to be for Indigenous, by Indigenous. It will be led by Indigenous leadership. I can't tell you how excited I am about that, because it is the rightful thing to do as part of reconciliation. And I'm so thankful to NICHI, for the entire executive board, for the founding members, for Jeff, for their expertise, for their patience, for their knowledge, and for their determination to do what is right for their people. So this is a major milestone in Canada's history, and it would not have happened had it not been for NICHI and the NDP in collaboration, yes, with the government. This is what cooperation looks like. This is what the Confidence Supply Agreement is meant to do, to make things happen for the people. The NDP will continue to work tirelessly to ensure housing is treated as a basic human right. My leader, Jagmeet Singh, will continue to bring that forward to the Prime Minister as our key priority. And I would like to thank the ministers for their hard work. It hasn't always been easy. There's been some moments that we don't always agree. But I am thankful that we're here. I want to also acknowledge the officials who work behind the scenes. Some of them are seated around here today. I won't embarrass you by naming you by name, but I want to acknowledge you because your work is important. You are making a difference. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to the PMO's office as well. They have been an integral part of this process to make things happen. So when we join together with a goal in mind, we can make change. So congratulations to NICHI for all that you do, for believing that this dream that you've held for so long can become reality. And together, with hard work, with determination, and with a good heart, one mind, we can make a difference. Thanks so much.